Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sky Factory 4. This is episode 9. There we go. So, a few things have happened between the last episode and this episode. Number one being we have crafted up the Supremium armor set, and we used it just a little bit. And what I really like about this armor set is the different things that we can do. As you can see, we've got night vision, we've got absorption, and we've got strength. Those were the different charms that I put inside of this armor. We also have wither resistance, which I think at some point we're going to change that because we can have jump boost, absorption, the wither resistance, anti-venom, fire resistance, and then resistance. The jump boost is specific to the boots. The pants have speed. The chest plate has strength, and then the helmet, of course, has night vision. So we had to craft up these guys, which is just a huge crafting recipe to get to the Supremium ingots and get these armor cores. And then we had to make this tinkering table, which isn't too hard. It's just some soul stone, some ingots, a workbench. The soul stone is just some soul sand and stone. Let's see. So it's all pretty easy. I have, whoops. I have the tinkering table right here. And this thing does give us the set bonus of flying, but I like the fact that we have night vision for certain things. I'm still probably going to stick to the glitch armor just because I like the way that this stuff looks better. And we also get the pristine percent chance. Anyway, what I want to do today is I think we're going to go on a bit of exploration. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make this hunting dimension cake and go to the hunting dimension. Then we're going to make this Twilight Forest cake and we are going to head off into the Twilight Forest. Now, if we go look into some of our quests here, we need to travel to the hunting dimension. We need to travel to the Twilight Forest. We need to make an airship. This is something we will do later, and then we need to make this block here, and that will complete the Age of Exploration page. Now, a couple of things that I'm working towards is finishing the items on this page, and there's a lot of them. So we need to obtain one of each of the deep mob learning pristine matters, and these are the last matters that we have. Another thing that by doing this will lead into this quest here, the peaceful statues. So if we take a look at the peaceful statues, they're these guys right here. They don't have any use, but these require the statue cores, a crafting recipe of chorus flowers and nether quartz surrounded by each one of these statues, and then these are note blocks and redstone, and then finally the beginning to get the decorative statue is the statue core and other things. Now the statue core we can only get from blue slime, witch matter, or slime matter, so we're going to have to do all of these different things. We need the statue cores here, we need a ton of nether stars. Each one of these starts off, it all has the same crafting recipe, so we're going to have to craft up a bunch of note blocks, we're going to have to craft up a bunch of chorus flowers and potentially nether quartz ore. Then we just have to get some basic items, which we should have, but we're going to need a bunch of these statue cores. The best way for us to do that is the pristine witch matter, which we've been working on for so long, and we haven't collected a single witch. So that's why I want to go to the hunting dimension. We should be able to capture ourselves a witch, and we've made a mob imprisonment tool. So all of these different mob imprisonment tools that we've collected so far, the Ghast and the Guardian, are the harder of the mobs to come by, and we will use these in a mob duplicator. Then we'll use this sword here along with our armor and get up to the tier that we need. So before we head off, we're going to go to the hunting dimension. That's a pretty easy dimension, but before we go to the Twilight dimension, we need ourselves a magical map. and we need this magic map focus. Now, I know in other mod packs you have to go kill a raven and then craft this, but in this mod pack, it's just a simple craft. So we will craft the magic map focus, and we will take that and make ourselves a blank magic map. So now we should be ready to go to the Twilight Forest. So I have the Twilight Swamp data module. We have all these other data modules. The three that we are actually missing are the Twilight Swamp, or no, I'm sorry, the Twilight Forest data module, the Twilight Darkwood data module, and the Twilight Glacier module. Those require us to get a few items inside the Twilight Forest itself. The items that we are looking for is a Firefly, Darkwood wood, and the Arctic Fur. So let's go into data module. We're looking for Arctic Fur. We need Darkwood. And we need a Firefly. So those are the different things that we're going to collect and make these different data modules. We'll keep our Deep Learner with us. We'll keep all of our different stuff on us. We will change our armor set once we go to the Twilight Forest. We're going to keep this stuff on us going through to the hunting dimension. And we'll start off without the helmet, and I will show you guys why we need the hunting or the night vision. So let's head on in. And this will take a minute to load. Maybe? There we go, loading terrain. And as you guys can see, it's pretty dark in here. Now this is not what a typical hunting dimension looks. We're going to go ahead and throw this guy on us. And I guess that's a thing, the gravitational vortex that we've seen before. So we're going to press J. We are going to go down here to waypoints, new. We're going to call this home. And the neat thing is we can change the different colors, random colors, all of that stuff. But what that does is as we jump off the platform, we now have a waypoint home. Hopefully we'll find some other land. If not, we're going to have to fly back here. And it doesn't look like there's anything in the hunting dimension. Did we at least get the quest? We did. Normally the hunting dimension is a flat world in which you can go into, and there's a bunch of mobs in here, and you can kill them and things like that. It really honestly doesn't look like there's anything in here. No. Okay, so that was a bust. I'm really... You know what? I was hoping to get a witch in here, and I've been trying to get a witch for a while, but I bet you we can grow one. Yeah, a bottle, a seed, a piece of redstone. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, we won't be using this dimension too many times, so we will go ahead and head back home. I will go through and craft the witch seed, because we can. We will get ourselves some bone meal, so I can show you guys how this kind of works. And then also, we're going to make that floaty block, because I have all the items that I need. And that's just for the advancement. If we look in here, the only thing we're missing is the Twilight Forest and then a Beastcraft. I don't know. We'll have to look up that stuff at a later date. So for these seeds, I don't know if I've shown them before, but you just plant them. They will grow normally, but we can bone meal them, and now it's a mature crop. You simply take and break the crop, and now you have this. We can capture her, and we actually got our seed back. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So now I have those things. It's time to head to the Twilight Forest. Once again, this isn't the typical thing that we run into. Typically what you have is an actual world, and you go through and there's different layers of it. So we have popped a map here, and the first thing that we have to go fight, I believe, is the Naga. So let us head on over. I believe it's this guy right here, the snakehead looking thing. That right there is the second tier, the Lich King, I believe. And we can see we have some snow biomes to our southeast-ish. Yes, this is where we want to head right here. So we need to fight this guy. And this is cool. I kind of like this. Normally you just find this stuff by via the same map, but the world isn't just these little islands. So in here we should have a boss battle. There it is, the Naga. We are going to fight it. And I cannot remember if we got to attack its head or if it's its tail. Oh my goodness, it's so laggy. Stop breaking blocks. Oh, maybe it is just attacking the head. And being that this thing is a snake, just like any other game that's had a snake, you get hurt by touching its body. And you can see its tail kind of poof there. As we attack it, it gets smaller and smaller. Please get out of the water. Oh, that's a cool little arrow block right there. I like that. So we kill this guy, and we should be able to get a few things from it, and then we're going to have to go fight another boss. And boom. Done. So we got a Naga trophy, we got some Naga scales. That's awesome. And what is that? Spiral stone, Naga stone pillar. Interesting. And there shouldn't be too much of interest in here. Like I said, we do need to find a firefly. And I have absolutely no idea how to come about that. What is this? Is this the dark wood that we need? This is ironwood. We will go ahead and take some of that. And let's go ahead and break that. It gives us some iron berry. I believe we can make iron with this. Looks like it's a gray. No, maybe it's just a dye. Anyway. That's cool. Anyway, let's see. We got some ironwood sapling. There's not much here for us to do. We'll check this tree out. This looks like a normal tree. That's olive wood. Interesting. We'll take some of that. Maybe get a sapling or two from that. We did. Awesome. And that should be it for this. So now what we can do is we can go fight the Lich King. It doesn't really matter which one we go to. We're just going to go over here and fight this one. We'll keep our eye out for a firefly. Don't know how to get one other than typically you find them just floating around in a forest. And where would this guy be at? Let's go ahead and eat. I believe it's this tower right here. Yes. We fell in. So normally what you'd do is you'd climb up the entirety of this tower, starting at the bottom, obviously. You'd climb up, and there's different things and stuff you can find in here, but we are just going to do this the super cheaty way to get through this as easy as we can today. And I believe, do we got to hit the ender pearls back at them or something? I've seen this done, but I don't remember how to beat him. Maybe we got to hit the fireballs back at him. Hi. I really wish there was something like this in vanilla Minecraft, because one thing I think it's lacking seriously is more bosses. Mm. It's definitely not doing anything to him, the ender pearls, and for some reason I can't hit the fireballs back to him. Come on. Boring fight. What's the deal here? Let's try this thing. How do we kill? Well, I'm going to have to do some figuring and kind of jump out of here for just a minute, do a little bit of research on the... Oh, that's not even the right guy. This is the right guy. Oh, that's the right guy. Hello. The other guy was just wearing your skin? Still the same deal. Can I actually hit the fireballs back to you? Oh no, that did some damage. Okay. Never mind cutting. So those just do damage to us. Oh, please. Shoot me, buddy. Hi. How you doing? You gonna teleport? Nope. You gonna hit me? Whoops. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. So that guy was not the right guy, but we need to just kind of stay away from him. I guess there's like 2 or 3 of them. Okay, so that's it. Bring out your dead. Alright, and we got a ton of junk that we don't need. We got the Scepter of Life draining from him. We got his gold armor, which we probably won't do much with. We've got some bones, and then we have the trophy. Awesome. So let's go ahead and open this up. We'll throw the trophies in here. I really don't want the armor. We got this thing, which we've gotten before. We don't need those. We don't need those. What's the uses on these things? We can make armor. Not going to take that. We'll probably get rid of those. And what's the uses on these? We can make an almanac from rustic. We can make olive oil, so these can go away for now too. The paintings can go, and I will go ahead and keep this scepter, even though we probably won't use it. So next thing that we need to do, I believe, is go this way to the Ice Palace, but I'm going to go search around for a firefly. I do believe that this is our next goal, is to do this Minotaur maze. I'm not sure if it's this or the snow area that way, but I do know that we have some of these fireflies. I actually flew past that maze over there and checked out some chests, so I want to go ahead and make one of these, and we'll put that there, and this gives us the Twilight Forest data modules. So let's take these data modules out and see what this is. Nagas, Lich, and Flying Books. Okay, the forest creatures. So that's that one. And I do believe I have the swamp. Let's put these away for now. And So this should be all of the swamp creatures. So this should be the guys that we're going to attack right now. So let's find an entrance to this place. There we go. Couldn't fly there for a second. Okay. So we got to find a way to go down. We'll start by going this way. And let's see. Okay. What are you? Maze slime. Interesting. Hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully we won't find a dead end, but we did. So this is just a maze, and we need to find our way to the bottom. Oh, this is a good area right here. Sweet. And you are a cave spider. So inside these chests right here is where we will find the fireflies. There should be 2 of these. And maze map focus. Uses. Blank maze map. Oh. Let's see. I guess we'll find some try to find some paper. Maybe that map will help us get through this maze. Hello. Dead end. Dead end. Alright, this... What is that? Fire beetle. Interesting. We got some pretty good armor on, so we shouldn't take too much damage even being bombarded with a bunch of these guys. There's another one of these rooms. Oh, good lord. That's right, they charge you. Please leave me alone. Alright. Aha, some fireflies. Nothing real good in there. We could take one of those spawners with us. As a matter of fact, we might do that just because if we don't get this data module all the way up, do I have my Silk Touch pickaxe? I do. And let's see. Got a bunch of stuff we don't need. Let's go back. And yep, here we go. And sweet. Look at a slime beetle. Okay. Oh my goodness. Don't want to mess with that spider. Oh, we might get this without the spawner. Okay. Wrong button. Let's see. 28 to go. So it's just a big maze, and we're going to find eventually a way to go down. And then once we go down, there's going to be like a boss fight, similar to the Naga and the Lich King that we fought. I did not want poison. So what I'm going to do is break off and try to find that so you guys aren't just watching me get lost in a maze. And I will be back. Okay, we found it. So this should be the entrance to the bottom section. And I guess we'll just jump down here. And I'm not sure which way to go. We should find a boss somewhere. That's where we came in. Lava. Is this the room? There we go. Took him out. That's just a regular room. There should be a room with like iron bars that we have to get into. Oh, look at that. I already picked up one of those actually. The spawn pinch beetle egg. This should be the room. Right? I do believe that this should be the room right here where the guy spawns in. Come on. I thought for sure that was it. And we are definitely going to pick that up. Pick up all the different eggs that will drop. And we'll keep searching. Nope. That's the room right there. We have found it. So there's a little bit of a cheese that you could do. We could sit here with this, right? Let's go ahead and kill all these slime beetles. There he is. There's the rude boy. And no more cheese. We killed him. We killed him in one hit. Let's see. So we'll throw these in there. We'll throw that out. Throw that out. Oh, I don't want the beef stroganoff. That's what we want. And then that's its axe. It does 10 damage. That's not a bad thing. What do we get? Some potions, things. Not too much. Some more fireflies. And that's about it. And we got some food. We got a bucket of milk if we wanted it. All right. So there's the maze done. I do believe that the next thing for us to do is to go over to the Arctic and collect that. And then there's the Hydra, which is the red just below me, just south of my arrow. and then there's one more boss, I believe. And you can tell, like, if I tried to fly to the Hydra right now, there's a not a barrier, but when I fly into it, I turn on fire and stuff. So that's how you got to kind of do these things in order. So let me get over to the ice area, and I'll be back. We're going to check this little cave out first. We have gotten our 2 data modules to self-aware. I went over into a little hut like that and killed a bunch of swarm spiders, I believe they're called. But I want to go in here to try to get some Arctic fur from these guys so we can get um, our next data module, and that should have been it right there. Okay, so let's see. I did get a bat head and a spider head, which was pretty neat while fighting those, so we will take this and take a little bit of this, and that gives us that, so we will put that in there, and if we re-click on that, okay, so the glacier inhabitants, so do I get points for killing those guys? I do. Um, I'm making the Yetis mad. You know, I took the spawner out of the other area thinking I'd need it, but by the time I got done with the Minotaur maze, yeah, he picks you, they pick you up and they throw you. I didn't need it. Getting a ton of Arctic fur though. I think you can make armor with this stuff. Let's see. Inventory uses. Yeah. We can make a block and that's about it. So, let's see. We're at advance. We need 8 more of these guys. Oh boy. The Alpha Yeti. I do, like I said, this is just another sub-boss. This isn't where I actually need to go. But I wanted to go ahead and... Oh, you're pretty strong, buddy. You're dead. That should be some of the better Arctic fur. Alpha fur, that's what it's called. Hi. This should be a pretty easy get off me. Run through. I mean, we are just a few away from the self-aware, or the superior. No, wait, we are superior. So 6 to go, and we should get the self-aware. Can't throw me when I'm flying. There we go. Done. So I know this stuff right here we can also use to make the better. Well, this makes the Yeti armor. Interesting. So we'd have to kill a few of these guys to get a bunch of this stuff. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and dump that, the monster spawner that we don't need, the ice bombs. There's no uses for those. I'm gonna throw these charms away even though I was keeping them. And let's throw that away. Okay. So due south, we should be able to fight the boss. And I don't know much about this boss. Other than that is awesome. What is this? Aurora block. I bet you we can mine this stuff up. Take a little bit with us. That's cool. I wonder if it stays this color or do we have to mine it as the blue? So I don't know where to go. But I thought flying around we would end up seeing a like a boss tag on the top. Where are you at, lady? Hmm. Is that the entrance? I guess. Snow Guardian. Okay. So I guess we'll kind of explore this place. Oh, there's a chest. Packed ice, ice sword, Arctic fur, and there's another one of those charms. The only thing I see, let's see. Let's look at what this block would look like. It's kind of a gray tone, which is weird. We're just gonna throw you in there. And let's see. We have our ender pouch, which is hooked up for dumping ice or glass, so we might as well throw some of this stuff. I thought the maze stone would be nice. And the only reason I've collected the ironwood too is because maybe the block would be nice. I don't know. So let's go in here. Was this open before? Aurora Pillar. That's no. Hmm. I don't know where to go. We're just gonna kind of cruise. There's another entrance over here. It's not really an entrance. Hmm. And this is kind of the bottom of the world. Let's see. That is cool. This whole thing is pretty cool. What's this over here? Nothing. What was that? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do some digging in because the entrance doesn't take us anywhere. Um, and digging these blocks is really, really slow. Right? Like, just seeing if there's anything else in this room. These are. Oh, what's that? Okay. There's a staircase here. What are you? Um, Quit throwing snowballs at me, dude. That hurts, you jerk. What's that? That's an ender bow. Ooh, we're gonna take that. Oh look, I got a spawn stable ice core. That's cool. And then we're getting a bunch of these Arctic hood. Snowballs we don't need. What did that have on it? Tombstone soulbound. Okay. Let's keep going up. Let's see. We're gonna cheese this a little bit. Hopefully I'm going in the right direction. As I said before, I have no idea. I've never done this. You and your projectiles, man. We can find fireflies in here too. That's cool. What's up in here? Doesn't look like much. Okay. We'll go back down and up right here. And another one of these rooms. It's in the book. I'm breaking. Let's see. Alright, well, I'm going to keep climbing this tower. And when I get to a boss fight, I'll bring you guys back in. I don't think you want to see me just going up and up and up. Found it. There she is. We found her. Okay. So I did also find this glass sword, which only has a durability of 1, but a 40 attack damage. So I want to swing this one time. Did it break? No. Where'd she go? Hello. And there we go. She seems pretty easy to fight. That was it, huh? So we got the Snow Queen trophy, we got the Seeker bow. Nice. And then this thing's pretty cool. Spawn stable ice core. Did we already get one of those? Oh, I didn't put it in here. So that can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. Awesome. Well, now I do believe that it is time to fight the Hydra, I think. So we have got to get ourselves out of here and go over to the Hydra, and then it's the Urghast that I believe is the last one. And then we should be done with the Twilight Forest. Okay, so she was in the tallest tower. I should have just punched in from the side. That's good to know. Let's see. We'll go ahead and dump off some of this stuff into the void that we don't need. We'll keep the packed ice. And let's look. Where are we at? So due north. And then the Ergast. I don't see one on the map at the moment, but we'll have to do more exploration. And this guy should be relatively easy to fight as well. So today's episode a little different than the ones we've been doing in the past, where we're just kind of going through the entirety of the Twilight Forest. Thought it'd be fun. Okay. So last time I came through here, I was catching fire when I went into this area. And I do believe we're at like Y level 150 something. There we go. There it is. Let's see. Let's get our shuriken on the hotbar just to have it. This is a cool little island. And there he is. Now, can we just attack you from up here? No. Do I gotta... Now, normally you don't attack a Hydra on the head. Was that it? Really? That was it. Okay, so we got the Hydra trophy. We got these fiery blood, which we can use to make fiery leggings. Ooh, fiery sword. In in some mod packs they have fire wood, but this time it doesn't look like we have them. And then we've got all kinds of different ores and stuff we could do. These are what the little islands look like when you dig through them. They'll have a bunch of spawners and chests and things like that. So that was easy. All right, the next thing that I want to do, let's see. So we have 3 data modules self-aware. The last one that we need is going to be some darkwood, and I believe that's going to be in a tower, Ergas tower. So we're going to go search around and try to find one. I will be back. And we're coming on up on something right here, which is kind of weird, and I wanted to take a look at this. The Ergas should be due south. Why am I getting hurt? Maybe I can't go into this area yet? That's weird. What haven't I fought? I've fought everything, I thought. That's where I need to go, is that tower there. What is that? Blue Castle Rune Brick. Those are thorns. Like I said, I'm weirdly getting hurt. I shouldn't be getting hurt. Unless this is not where I'm supposed to be. That's cool. Look at over there. Can we just go in here? What is this? Pink Castle rune block. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. I thought for sure that's where I'm supposed to go. What are you? It won't tell me. I thought that was my next fight after the Hydra. Am I wrong? Is it this guy, due south, whatever this swampy thing is? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go down. Not another maze, please. Maybe it's that guy in the middle, due south. What is this? What are you? Mossy underbrick. Interesting. Stronghold shield. Okay. I think we got to put like a one of our trophies on that. But what is this right here? The game is struggling right now. Ah. Oh? This is where I'm supposed to. Uh-oh. I do believe that is where I'm supposed to go, but I'm getting the temporary blindness. Because I think I have to go through this over here. Okay. Trophy pedestal. I do believe that I have to put one of these trophies on there. Maybe all of my trophies? Let's see. Let's turn this music down just a little bit. Trophy champion. On all my trophies, dude. Okay. So yeah, we'll take that with us too. Let's go ahead and throw the olive wood, some of this stuff in there that we want to keep. I think that's good. So I guess we got to go do. We got to do this maze now? I have no idea. What is dropping TNT? That guy's cool. Oh, okay, okay, yes, yes, yes. The Night Champion. I do believe this is the boss. We found him pretty quick. Come on, game. And struggling to record and fight the boss. So let's see. Need that. We're not going to take anything else from here, but we are going to get out of here. And will that allow me to go this way now without getting the blindness? It does look like it. Tower wood planks. What are you? Vanishing block. Probably supposed to do this in a certain order. Hello. Carmite Ghast Guard. Interesting. Encased tower wood, infested tower wood. Mossy tower wood, that's cool. Yeah. Let's go down into one of these just for a second. Ooh, ooh, Darkwood. Okay, so that gives me what I need for my last data module. And this will be the Darkwood creatures. So I gotta fight a bunch of creatures in here. Oh, we got diamonds. We got red wool, redstone lamp, nothing of importance really. But I guess let's... So that's the last boss. Let's go down here and fight some of these guys. Yeah, that was what we needed. Are there any other, like, mobs to fight? Or is this gonna be it? Basic. Basic tier. I guess let's go fight the boss? So I'd imagine these guys will spawn, and the boss fight will help. Oh, look at you. Aha. There's our Urgas trophy, some fiery tears, and some Carmonite. Okay, we'll throw that in there. What's the uses on this? Nothing special. And then what's the uses on this? Same thing. Fiery blood, fiery tears. They kind of use the same way, I guess. That's interesting. There's a gas tier. Well, I'm gonna explore this place and try to get this this module to the self-aware tier because we need to get the pristine matters, which is just a little bit easier to do when these are self-aware. What is this stuff? Borer essence. So yeah, we're gonna explore this area. We're gonna kind of pillage it, and I will be back. If we take a look inside of our inventory here, we've gotten all of our Twilight Forest modules up to the self-aware tier. So out of all the things that we have left, it's the Slime, Guardian, Tinker, Slime, Ghast, and Witch is all we need to work on. Now, this little deal down here has spawned a plethora of witches in which I've been going and destroying. So I don't think I need to do whatever this boss is. I'm probably going to just go ahead and fight it. But the neat thing, or one thing that I saw, was these little islands up here, kind of on the outskirts of this tower here. And let's go ahead and pull some of this stuff off of our inventory. And what has a tendency to spawn up here is, they're not going to spawn this time. Yep, there's one. What spawns up here is me. So giant miner with my skin, and if we kill him, he drops a nice pickaxe. And this thing is huge. Oh, that's even what it's called, Giant's Pickaxe. So let's take out our map, and we'll go ahead and fly to the next one, because I've already been messing around with this one, and I've gotten all the loot that it'll have to give. So everything up on these islands is a giant, and if we go down here, we have this obsidian block in the middle, which is rather big. These smaller ones out here also have chests in them, and there's not much in them, just some like magic beans in this soil. I really don't know what I can use that stuff for, but I'm a hoarder. See, there's a witch. Now we can use this pickaxe and land, and it's called Giant Obsidian. This is going to take a minute. There's a couple of chests inside here that we can get to. And like I said, there's not too many good things inside of them, but it's worth taking a look. Bam! Oh, this one has some torch berries. And this, I don't know what this Lamp of Cinders does. I have one here. There's a couple other things. There's some emeralds, obsidian. This one has that same soil, some seeds, some mushrooms, and these magic beans. I don't know what these are used for either, but we're going to mess with them nonetheless. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time before I leave here killing these guys off, because we only need 13 more. It said 26, but the sword doubles that. And we have been trying for so long to get this data module. But let's kind of go poke our nose around this just a little bit. And I do want to apologize because this episode is going to be ridiculously long. I just kind of wanted to do the Twilight Forest in its entirety. This is cool. Castle Rune Bricks. Yeah, we're still poisoned. Pink Castle Door, some other thing. If we didn't have flight, this would be quite a pain to do all this. But I really like this white, what is this? Just a castle brick. It's pretty nice. So I see something in there. And we can mine this. Let's go ahead and just mine a bunch of it. Final boss here, you win. You can join the Twilight Forest Discord. Okay. Can we get to him? That's the question. Or do we got to do something special? I really don't know. Am I the final boss? Hi. No, he's just another armored giant. Drops the giant sword. What are you guys? Let's see. Entity, Twilight Forest, Harboring Cube name. Okay. They're throwing seeds at me. We've got these guys. So, cracked brick. It's going to take forever because we're flying. What's this? Just another castle brick. Interesting. A violet castle door. I'm not even really sure how we're technically supposed to beat these. That doesn't look like it goes away. We will go ahead and try this. Oh boy. So I guess that's just the way we got in. Please let me out. This armor's awesome as far as like abilities to as far as flying is concerned. Oh. We fell through that. It doesn't look like there's, I guess, a boss. Interesting enough. So that's pretty much the Twilight Forest finished up. I'm not sure if anything will spawn in. There normally is a spawner. But we've got ourselves quite a bit of things. We've got the different trophies. We got ourselves. Where's our overworld cake? There it is. And we're being poisoned. Let's get out of the Twilight Forest. Please let me out. Thank you. So I need to go through and kill some guardians. I need to kill some slime, the blue slime, ghasts. Oh, and a few more witches. We might actually head back to the Twilight Forest off camera just to finish out the witch. Let's see. The slime. So these are done. And if we go in here, we have the ghast and the Tinker's slime. We will put those in. And then we have this guardian, and that's kind of the last thing that we need to do. Let's see. So we need to clean up our inventory. We got a few things to do. I think what we're going to do... how do we want to do this? It's probably going to just be some off-camera work getting all of this stuff done. And all of this is to complete... Oh. 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 Oh, that's cool. Give the questing ram what it is missing. Defeat a spider in a hedge maze. I didn't even see this. Wield a fiery tool or weapon. Looks like cake. Mystery meat. Oh, okay, so we unlocked a new page. Collect all of the food. Raw venison, cooked meat, cooked venison, maize wafer, experiment 115. You can burn away the thorn barriers. Oh, okay. Okay, so we got to find these hollow hills. So there's a few things that we still have to do. I will look at potentially completing these off camera, but what I'm working on is getting these different matters. So we're going to run through with the Twilight and get these matters and all of that stuff, and we're working towards this here, you know, obviously completing all of these different things. So let's look one last time before we end this episode at the peaceful statues. So what we need is these statue cores and pristine slime matter, pristine blue slime matter, or pristine witch matter. Witch matter is going to be the best to do this in a loot fabricator. So we want to get to this part, and then I'm going to have to do some math on all of these different statues. I think it says everything but the rabbits and the colored sheep. So yeah, these are going to be fun to try to get to. Not really. It's just some different stuff here. That is Exuma's skin on the wasteland pig. Peaceful pufferfish. What is this? Peaceful campfire statue. I don't know if we need all of that one too, but yeah, we're gonna work on this stuff. I'm gonna go back to the Twilight Forest. I'm gonna, I guess, try to complete some more of these quests. Maybe with a raven feather. I saw a bunch of ravens, and yeah, see, I hunted some. Let's see. Craft both the Naga scale chest and leg armor. Yeah, we can do some of this stuff fairly easy. Dye all 4 pieces of those. No big deal. I'm going to probably set these trophies up somewhere too. Yep, time to clean out some inventory, do a bunch of things. I want to complete these, this guy, and start work on this guy before next episode. And then we'll figure out what we're doing. Age of Exploration's almost done. The storage one is just a bunch of crafting. What is this? Yep, we need this and this. We'll complete that through what we just started doing. We might look into some of this stuff for farming. Getting into these mulches is going to require us getting into mechanism pretty heavy. We'll probably finish this one, craft up a bunch of seeds. Other than that, I think everything is pretty well completed. So that's going to do it for episode 9. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Super long this time. Sorry about that. Anyway, if you liked the video, press that like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing if you're new, and I will see you on the next one.